Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for April 12th, 2021. A few days ago, Disney Parks Chairman Josh D'Amaro stunned viewers of a special look inside Disney Parks, a media-only event, by wielding a quote-unquote real Star Wars lightsaber. Thanks to VR, AR, and web developer Ben Ridout on Twitter, we now have a better idea of how exactly this is going to work. As Ridout points out, the lightsaber is what makes the lightsaber real is not an ability to slice and dice, but the ability to extend and retract an illuminated blade. His animation in the tweet you're seeing now showcases how the lightsaber works, similar to a tape measure. The technology would be like connecting two tape measures. The lightsaber's blade is made of semi-transparent flexible plastic that is wound flat into two spools when inside the hilt. A circular cap at the end of the blade keeps it curved when it extends. A third spool inside the hilt holds a strand of flexible LED tape that is also attached to the circular cap and extends inside the hollow blade, making it illuminate from the inside. The hilt holds the three spools, a motor, and a battery. Disney has not yet announced how these real lightsabers will be used in the Disney parks, but we do expect it to be part of the immersive Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser hotel experience. But no matter what, they will someday be, apparently, in a Disney park environment. Walt Disney World theme park hours have been extended for almost every day at all four parks through June 19th. Park hours have also been released from June 20th through the 26th. You can head on over to WDWNT.com to read about all those changes. Former Sorcerers will be sad to see the game portal leave the station. The popular interactive game, Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, closed permanently on January 24th. And since then, we've seen a couple of game portals removed and as well the headquarters at the Main Street Firehouse. Now underneath the Main Street Railroad Station, we see that a portal underneath there has been covered up, likely to be removed. Main Street Railroad Station portal appeared as a train information board with fake arrivals and departures. A section of stonework in Fantasyland at the Magic Kingdom has now been entirely removed and replaced with pavement. The circle of stonework surrounded a drain between Peter Pan's Flight and It's a Small World that has been there for some time, and now it's just plain pavement. Of course, some stonework still remains in various areas of the Magic Kingdom Fantasyland walkways, but no longer in this area. I know ECVs and stuff get stuck here all the time, so I definitely understand why, but people are also very upset that this stonework is gone. The Transportation and Ticket Center is slowly being repainted for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. The refurbishment began last month with a water fountain, and it continues now with a poster kiosk that has been painted as well. These gold and blues you may recognize from the new Magic Kingdom Toll Plaza, the new entrances to Walt Disney World, or new color schemes at least, and various other places getting ready for the 50th. And yeah, I'm just going to say this now. I am very upset about this. Those purples and teals and greens and reds are my childhood. And it makes me, I completely understand that people come today and look at that and think it's, oh, this is super dated. But no, I love and adore that color scheme, and I need it to continue onward. We also saw, getting back to the story and less about my personal feelings on 90s colors, we also saw that they did some paint work on the EPCOT side of the Monorail station while the line remains closed. You see some gray brick there, maybe primer, maybe the start of a new coat, who knows. And then also the other notable changes, some of the themed railings are missing. Of course, these have the big purple characters on them. This is probably the part I care about the most, but we'll see if when they return, they'll come back in a different color scheme and how they'll look. Hopefully they're coming back. But again, this is all part of a 50th anniversary update of the Transportation and Ticket Center. While visiting the Magic Kingdom over the weekend, we noticed that Disney PhotoPass watermarks have been added to the on-ride photos guests can see along the walls at attraction exits, an area where usually you can redeem grab the photo for your account. This is to stop quote-unquote photo theft by guests. The idea here is no one can photograph the screen and get their photo for free without PhotoPass access. You may think that this looks familiar. It looks familiar because in your app or online, you would see this watermarking visible on the photos. So this is a new thing they're doing. They don't want you to get your photos for free. They want to make sure you have bought memory maker or buying these individual ride photos. And we've also seen it beyond the Magic Kingdom since then. People have sent us photos from EPCOT and Hollywood Studios as well. We specifically saw them this weekend at Splash Mountain and Space Ranger Spin, and they're also, we know, at Space Mountain. A new Minnie Mouse ear headband has arrived at Walt Disney World. The pink and gold sequins of the ear headband remind us of the reimagined Cinderella Castle, although the ears don't have any blue or gray. The headband and ears are covered in pink sequins, and the ears have a handful of white sequined polka dots. The bow in the center is covered with gold sequins, and we found this at the box office gifts on Main Street for $29.99. Tomorrowland's Coca-Cola Cool Ship is receiving a fresh coat of paint ahead of the Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary. Since we last checked in, a coat of blue paint has been added to the edge of the roof, covering words that used to be there. The legs of the adjacent Cool Scanner have been painted a fresh coat of silver gray as well. And work's continuing on it. It looks good so far. Nice to see the Cool Ship getting some love. This summer will mark another big step in the overhaul of EPCOT with the opening of the new flagship merchandise location, Creation Shop. The Mouse Gear name will come to an end when the current temporary location closes in the coming months. Creation Shop features quote-unquote a bold, sleek design that creates a perfect showcase for the rich variety of items you'll find as part of your EPCOT experience. As previously shown, it'll be an open, bright, welcoming environment with huge glass walls that allow sunlight to pour in. Disney is using color, materials, and light in new ways with some unique EPCOT touches that connect back to the park's storied past while looking to the future. As you can see in the new artist concept rendering release, there's a large mural of Mickey Mouse along one of the shop's walls. You'll discover original homages to him throughout the space, including large dynamic murals and new artist expressions that showcase the global contemporary icon that Mickey has become for generations around the world. It's as if the store was going to be called something with mouse in the name and then changed. Disney is excited to feature the art program, featuring completely original works that will live on in the space as a testament to the park's ability to inspire the dreamer in all of us. The goal is for Creation Shop to be more than a place to pick up a memento of your time at EPCOT, where every moment is an experience worthy of the park's vision and tradition. Is everyone tired of this PR speak yet? Adjacent to the shop, don't worry, here's the cool part. Adjacent to the shop will be a revitalized Club Cool, hosted by Coca-Cola, which will also open this summer. It'll celebrate Coca-Cola in a fresh new way while keeping the fan favorite experience that invites you to explore tasty drinks from around the world. Space will also have some new magic to bring the global experience of Coca-Cola to life for you. Opening Creation Shop and Club Cool will be an important milestone in the ongoing transformation of the park. These fun and energetic locations will continue the reimagining what will soon be a new neighborhood at the entrance and center of the park called World Celebration. The Creation Shop name, I know people have already said this, is terrible. It makes no sense. It is weird. It is a weird choice of a name. It is great that Club Cool has come back. Obviously, this isn't new for many of you. We've told you that it was going to be in that spot before. And we've showed you different concept art of the interior of the shops. You knew what you're getting into there. Obviously, the big open windows are very much a callback to Centurium and Old Communicore, which were in some of the space. That's nice. It does look great when you have this big open air, these big tall glass windows. I mean, that sticks very vibrantly in my mind from when I was a child. And so that'll be great. The store will be pretty plain, which we're probably used to, but maybe EPCOT's the park where that works a little better. Regardless, both locations will open summer 2021. They did not give us concept art for the new Club Cool just yet. After a test a few weeks ago, the first points of light fixtures have been installed on Spaceship Earth at EPCOT as part of the Icon's new nighttime lighting package. Imagineering shared a closer look at the fixtures months ago, but now we're actually seeing them installed between the Alucobond panels. Once they are installed, these fixtures will turn Spaceship Earth into a beacon of magic. The lighting will be completed just in time for the world's most magical celebration, starting October 1st. However, unlike other park icons, this lighting will be permanent for the park moving forward. I will say this, obviously you see in the photos, they look pretty small and they don't really ruin Spaceship Earth, which is great. We were very worried based on how they looked in the photos Imagineering showed previously, but at least what we see right now, it looks okay, looks all right. The beginnings of a roof have been installed at the new Monorail station for Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The collection of beams cross over the monorail track connected to the concrete pillars on either side. Construction workers were on the platform the day we were photographing, as they are every day at this point. We even saw a monorail go right through them. How cool is that? There were 2 peaks currently on the structure as of the update we're reading here, the first update. And since then, we'll now show you the more current photos. There are several more. The new monorail station will be more fully enclosed, at least more so than the old one. Meanwhile, the pillars that will support the resort's new entrance area have been set in concrete. I see those now. Of course, the resort is gearing up to reopen this summer, including that new entrance to the Great Ceremonial House. All set to be ready this summer. Of course, bookings for rooms are available in late July in those brand new Moana-themed rooms. Some incredible changes are coming to Disney's Contemporary Resort. Work has begun on turning the guest rooms in the main tower into the Incredibles-themed rooms, and because of that, there are these giant tarps up. The giant tarps now also cover, as of last week, they just covered the rooms. Now they cover some of the hallways leading to the elevators as well. It is quite the view from the Grand Canyon Concourse. Disney, of course, has still not confirmed that these are going to be Incredibles rooms, but some guests have indeed spotted Incredibles characters on curtains that have been installed in a couple of rooms already. So we, of course, told you that this room update was coming back in 2019. We also told you there were rumors of that the Wave is going to become the Incredibles Steakhouse. And that's still very much likely given what's going on at the current moment. But these rooms probably will be ready sooner rather than later. We expect Disney to unveil the rooms in the not-too-distant future. A new limited-time treat is now available at Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. This adorable miniature gâteau is almost too cute to eat, but too tasty to resist. It joins the lineup of Earth Month treats available around Walt Disney World. It's a buttermilk honey chiffon cake with an almond mousse covered in a toasted meringue finished off with a white chocolate honeycomb and sugar bee decoration. You can get it now through April 22nd at Gasparilla Island Grill for $7.99. The review at WDWNT.com. Disneyland has released the ticket calendar for the first 2 months after the reopening on April 30th, following a year-long closure. Tickets for both Disneyland and California Adventure will be available for booking on Thursday, April 15th. Advanced park reservations will be required to visit either park. Reservations open today for guests who had previously purchased tickets. The parks will be operating at limited capacity, and reservations will be first come, first serve. Guests must already have purchased a ticket to make a reservation, and at this time, only California residents are permitted to purchase tickets. The previous 5-tiered pricing system will be in effect with no increase in the ticket price. Park hopper tickets will be available at a higher cost, and to view the availability for each tier, Disney has provided a full calendar. Note this calendar does not show reservation availability, only ticket validity. The reservation calendar is now released. New tickets are not yet available, though. Keep that in mind. And tickets will be available in a 60-day window, starting with the resort's reopening date of April 30th. When Disneyland Park reopens on April 30th, Californians will be able to return to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for the first time in a year. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance was open for only 3 months before Disneyland had to close, so many guests still haven't experienced it. Like its Walt Disney World counterpart, Rise of the Resistance will be utilizing a virtual queue upon reopening. The following is all the information direct from Disney. Quote, upon reopening, we'll continue leveraging a virtual queue system for Rise of the Resistance. The attraction's virtual queue is only accessible via the Disneyland mobile app, and you may only experience the attraction by joining the virtual queue. Distribution times for virtual queue enrollment will be twice daily, one in the morning and one later in the day. Specific times and details will be shared at a later date on Disneyland.com. Guests with a valid ticket and theme park reservation who will start their day at Disneyland Park will be able to access the virtual queue system and check for an available boarding group in the morning on the day of their park reservation. Guests will need to have their tickets linked to their Disney account. To access the second virtual queue opportunity for later that day, guests must have a valid ticket and park reservation and have entered Disneyland Park or California Adventure Park with a park hopper ticket by the second enrollment time. Guests beginning their day at DCA may then enter Disneyland Park with their park hopper ticket after 1 p.m. for their boarding group. Disney has released more information about all of the distance character greetings that will be available when the parks reopen in California. Quote, favorite characters may be spotted throughout the day, waving to visiting friends, posing in the backgrounds of photos, and having fun playing in the parks. At Disneyland Park, you may see Mickey Mouse and some of his pals from the steps of Main Street USA Railroad Station, or perhaps they may be found outside their homes in Mickey's Toontown. You may also see Disney princesses like Mulan or Belle at the Royal Theater in Fantasyland, or look to the beautiful balconies of New Orleans Square to catch sight of Jack Sparrow. At Rancho del Zocalo in Frontierland, you might also catch intermittent appearances by Miguel from Disney and Pixar's Coco. Character sightings at California Adventure Park may include friends appearing at Carthay Circle and the Pixar Pier Band Shell. Disney Junior stars from Vampirina to Doc McStuffins may say hello from the stage of the Disney Theater in Hollywoodland. You may also come across some familiar faces as you wander to Black Spire Outpost, including Ray, Chewbacca, and V. Maradi. They may be spotted above the speeder garage at Black Spire Station, but watch out for stormtroopers along with Kylo Ren himself, who are still patrolling near the TIE Echelon starfighter. Throughout the day in Hollywoodland at California Adventure, cheer for some of Earth's mightiest heroes, including Black Widow, Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and the Dora Milaje as they strike heroic poses from the Hollywood backlot stage. These superheroes will then be regular visitors at Avengers Campus when it opens on June 4th. Prior to Disneyland reopening, cast members and their guests will have access to a special soft opening of the park just for them. From April 27th through the 29th, Disneyland will be open to cast members and up to 3 of their guests. Access to the park will be available to both active and furloughed cast members. An internal cast member website called The Hub will soon allow anyone who qualifies to reserve their spot. And when the parks do reopen, those cast members will be sporting an updated name tag. According to Twitter user Disney Dragon, cast members are being supplied with a special name tag for the reopening that reads, "Bringing Back the Magic." It's along the bottom. The reopening, of course, being viewed as a historic and memorable occasion, and the name tags will indeed match that. This is great. I love this. It's beautiful. At Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes in downtown Disney District of Disneyland Resort, you can find the new Mickey Mouse Strawberry Shake. The new Disney Mickey Mouse Strawberry Shake from Black Tap in Anaheim is a sweet treat, including a Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie treat, rock candy, whipped cream, and sprinkles. Get it now for $24. The review on our website. On the heels of the announcement that Marvel Avengers Campus will be opening at the Disneyland Resort on June 4th, details of the Avengers Campus expansion in Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris have been revealed, as well as a look into what art will be showcased at the upcoming new resort hotel. Construction in Disneyland Paris is very much still active, but the buildings inside the new Avengers Campus are quickly coming to life. Our most recent update from last month discussed the progression of the facades of the Iron Man and Spider-Man attractions. Similar to the addition at Disneyland Resort, the campus will feature several key addresses, starting with the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, aka Web, home of Web Slinger's A Spider-Man Adventure, the first Disney ride-through attraction to feature the Web Slinger. In addition to Spidey, other Marvel heroes may be found in the land, recruiting and training the next generation of superheroes. Also coming soon to Disneyland Paris is Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel. This newly redesigned contemporary-styled hotel is unlike anything ever built before. Guests staying at the hotel will be able to open rooms with their phones, book epic character moments, and more with the latest mobile app update. Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel will house more than 300 different pieces of Marvel artwork done by more than 110 artists from around the world. Some examples of the artwork can be seen now. This is what's new, featuring depictions of Captain America, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and more. Though Avengers Campus and Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel have no opening dates yet, work on these projects is continuing, even though Disneyland Paris is closed. With Tokyo Disney Resort finally starting to resume shows and entertainment, one of the first venues to open was the new Fantasyland Forest Theater. Previously scheduled to open on April 15th of last year, the theater hosts the new Mickey's Magical Music World, a journey with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy into the world of Disney film music. Although the show itself is quite spectacular, the other star is, of course, the theater itself, and you can take a full tour of the theater right here on our YouTube channel. There's also a photo tour on our website. While Tokyo DisneySea is reportedly ramping up for its 20th anniversary celebrations beginning later this year, including the new Believe Sea of Dreams Nighttime Spectacular, concept art revealed on the website of Shannon Knox Design hints at the possible future show post-Believe, or possibly a previous concept that has been shelved since then. The concept art features designs such as Mickey and Minnie in a gondola at the lagoon center, likely in a scene related to Tangled, with lanterns throughout both Mediterranean harbor and floating through the sky. A large moon appears to rise out of the harbor, possibly from the deep pit near the center. Tangled is one of the properties that will be represented at the park once the massive Fantasy Springs expansion opens in 2023. In another piece, we see flares rising from above a number of low-level barges with dancers and sails that double as screens, with scenes from iconic Disney films such as Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, and Moana. The former two, which are properties represented at DisneySea in Arabian Coast and Mermaid Lagoon. The final piece of art represents what looks to us more like a fever dream, I guess, or a scene from an anime than something that would actually come to a show. Mickey, Goofy, and Donald are seen in their retro 80s designs in a paper boat lifted into the air by an extremely detailed spirit of water, while other boats float in the sky around them. While unlabeled like the other two, the lights of the Fortress explorations as well as the arches of Ponte Vecchio place this as another piece of Tokyo DisneySea concept art. While nothing in the art represents anything we've seen from rehearsals of Believe Sea of Dreams that have been spotted by guests at Hotel Miracosta, this could point to either the replacement show again, which would be after the 20th anniversary. Tokyo Disney, of course, notorious for actually running shows just for the anniversary and then they go away and never come back. Or again, so this would be the replacement show or possibly something that just never made it. We don't know yet, but these are the most unbelievable pieces of concept art, and we really wanted to share them with you. So hopefully, I hope we get to see this. I love this. I think it's the best concept art I've seen in the last 20 years. It is magnificent. I really want to see this happen. Shanghai Disney Resort is celebrating its 5th anniversary with a year of magical surprises. The celebration started strong with the debut of the new nighttime spectacular, Illuminate, a nighttime celebration. It began on April 8th, replacing Ignite the Dream, a nighttime spectacular of magic and light. With state-of-the-art technology woven into a performance of light and shadow, a magical dream of the light inside you is created. The show utilizes projection mapping, pyro, flames, fountains, lasers, and lighting for a fully immersive experience. The show-stopping celebration is accompanied by the brand new song, Light Is In You, written by English musician, singer, and composer Tom Fletcher. You can watch a full video of Illuminate, a nighttime celebration embedded over on our website at WDWNT.com. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com, in case you don't know the name of the website by now. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Looking for the latest in Disney news on the go? Then download WDWNT, the app. From news to videos to park hours and more, WDWNT the app is your one-stop shop for the latest from the Disney world. Available on iPhone and Android, just search for WDWNT in your device's app store.